So I asked you to share me your OCs. And with almost 40 submissions, I swore I'm gonna draw them all. But for this video, I'll just draw 7. Watch till the end to find out how you can get your OCs drawn by me. So enough with the pepperoni, let's get into it. The first character is created by Grace, and her name is Maud. Maud is 15 years old, and for the summer, she moved to a small town to live with her grandfather, and she got a part-time job working at a diner to make extra money. Maud is described as a super curious person. On one fateful day, she decides to go near the woods during her break. There, she encounters spirit-like bunny creatures and other supernatural occurrences as well, and she decides to photograph them all. A girl from her workplace named Claire, who Maud isn't very fond of, decides to follow her to the woods one day, and she gets exposed to all the supernatural stuff as well. In the end, Maud and Claire became good friends, as historians would call it, until everything goes wrong. I am obsessed with this story. It kinda gives me Gravity Falls vibes, with a small town and all these supernatural stuffs, and the implied "wah element. We love to see it, of course. I also love Maud's designs. The earthy tones really matches the vibe of the story, I feel, and the spirit bunny being bluish really makes it stand out. I wasn't able to see the picture that Grace provided quite well, so I just drew what I saw and interpreted. I hope my drawing doesn't stray too far away from your vision of Maud though, Grace. And here is the final drawing. I kept the background pretty simple, as I want the bunny and Maud's reaction to be the main focal points, and I hope I did Maud justice, and thank you so much for letting me draw her. Next up is a character by Ghosty Dino 5. His name is Goobert Glapster Ziglap, or just Goob. Goob is an alien from the Gloob Glurp galaxy. I'm sorry, these names just remind me of the Gloob Go Gab Galap. Goob got into an arranged marriage to an alien worm by his parents. Terrified of his future alien worm wife, he ran away from his planet by stealing his dad's spaceship, but he crashed it into a burger place on the planet Earth. And after seeing cows in the posters at the burger place, he became obsessed with them. But Goob has to live on alert because the alien worms are still on the hunt for him. This story is very interesting to say the least. If it's a show, it would be such a fun watch. In fact, I want it now. 5 seasons, 45 episodes each, now. I love Goob's colors so much. Ghosty Dino mentioned that Goob's design is space-themed Decora, and I think he looks so cool. Ghosty Dino also says that he's a glitter-eating goblin. I'm just putting that out there. Ghosty Dino also mentioned that Goob's face is supposed to resemble a gecko, and I did try to geckofy his face, but I didn't want to go full gecko because the whole anatomy would change, and I wasn't sure if that's what Ghosty Dino was going for, so I just gave Goob gecko-ish facial features. Also, his eyes are rainbow. #ally. Wait! So here is the final drawing. I tried to draw a background, but honestly this looks horrible. I'll show you the version without the background just in case if you don't like it. But I hope I drew Goob well, and thanks so much for letting me draw him. We're moving on to the next character, created by Ari. Her name is Renata, also known as Rena. She's an 18-year-old Chilean high school senior. Her story is about her friendship with her friend since childhood, Maria Jose, also known as Maho or MJ. Friendship in quotation marks seems to be a common theme in this video. Rena and MJ couldn't be more different. Other than their contrasting styles, Rena can be very intense and anxious at times, which clashes with MJ's general nonchalance. Rena is the protagonist of Ari and their friends' animated short film for their second year of university. The project is called Attention Attack, and it is absolute peak. It is on YouTube, so make sure to check it out. I will have it linked in the description. Ari mentioned that they and their friends started shipping Rena and MJ early in production, so they are technically canon post-short film, so we love to see it. I love Rena's design so much. Ari mentions that they usually draw Rena in their school uniform, but I really love this outfit specifically, so I decided to draw it. Rena also tends to wear her hair in 2 ponytails, and I just love drawing twin tails. Ari mentioned that Rena is a Pokemona, which is an alternative subculture in Chile prominent in the 2000s. This was quite interesting to read about, and I think it's very cool that it is part of Rena's character. So here's the final drawing. I had so much fun drawing her. I hope you liked it, Ari, and thank you so much for letting me draw her. Next is a character by Mar. His name is Dylan. Dylan is 18 years old and has lived alone since he was about 15, making money by selling and working in places like McDonald's or movie theaters. But Dylan decided to summon a demon because he wanted to make a deal that would give him a financial advantage. But because he didn't uphold his end of the bargain, he was forced to live as a half demon for the rest of his life. But underneath all of that, he's a charismatic and good guy. He's loyal to his friends, but he's kind of an idiot. I mean, yeah, he literally summoned a demon. He's got that playboy look that makes you think he has thousands of girls chasing after him, which couldn't be more wrong. Dylan has an incredible sense of style and even sews his own clothes. He dreams of one day designing clothes for people like himself and becoming famous. His dad already found him smoking, in his room with his friends more times than he'd like to admit. Okay, so Mar actually submitted 3 OCs, but they said that Dylan is their favorite, so I chose to draw him. I think he looks so cool, and of course I enjoy drawing demonic characters, so I had so much fun drawing him. His outfits are also very fun to draw. He totally has an incredible sense of style. So here's the final drawing of Dylan. All that I have to say is, don't smoke Bizarre in your room, Dylan. Let's move on. We are moving on to a character created by Zobi Productions. His name is Vilo Emmett Le. The story took place in a planet known as Herit, where 10 gods wanted to make a better version of Earth. Money doesn't exist, and instead beings acquire goods via trading or gifting. And the internet doesn't exist either, and everyone is happy. Vilo, or his Herit name, Emmett, was always intrigued about Earth and wanted to travel there. One day, a human landed on Herit. The curious Emmett learns more about Earth from the human while also teaching them about his kind. When human plans to return to Earth, they ask if Emmett wants to join them, and of course he did. He changed his name to Vilo as it rolls off the tongue better, and kept Emmett as his middle name. And he picked up the last name Lavu because he likes how it sounds like love. This is in a platonic way as he is an arrow ace. He is 20 years old and is a feathered feline. His dad is a raven and his mom is a long-haired tuxedo cat. He is unemployed on both planets and always carries around a journal that he used to write about his findings on Earth. He is so cute and his story is very interesting. I tried my best to make him look feathered. I don't know how successful I am. He honestly just looks like a regular cat, but I tried though. So here's the final drawing. I think he looks so cute. I hope you like my drawing, Zoe, and thank you so much for letting me draw him. So the final character is created by Abby, and her name is Addie Sinclair. Addie is a high schooler who enjoys reading mystery novels and hanging out with her best friend. She basically lives a regular life in her small town until something happens and her previously mentioned best friend runs away. So she makes it her mission to find him. So now she is literally living out the story of her favorite novels. Oh my gosh, you guys are all such great story writers. I need all of your stories to be picked up now. So I drew Addie holding a book because, she loves reading mystery novels. And I also tried to give her a resting mad face. As someone who has this problem, I completely understand Addie's struggles in the drawing here. I look like I could crash out at any moment, at all time. If you remember in the intro, I said, I swear I'm gonna draw all of your submissions. And yes, I will. I already announced in my community post that drawing your OC is going to be a regular series on my channel now. So if you did submit your OC, they will be drawn in a future video. Unless if your submission falls under one of these exceptions. But don't worry, this is only the first season. After I finish with all the submissions this round, I will do this again. Next time though, I will announce when I will be opening the Google Form link because so many people missed it this time because, I just dropped it out of nowhere. And I will only have the link open until I get about 30 submissions, so just keep an eye out for my community posts. I always make announcements there. And I'm not doing all of this for free, by the way. Your payment is watching my videos every time I post. That's it. That is quite literally how you can support me. Watching my videos liking them, and commenting would be very appreciated. So here's the final drawing. I hope you like it, Abby, and thank you for letting me draw Addie. If you want to watch more videos from moi, you can watch it here. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching till the end, take care, and I'll see you next time. Toodles!